All right, let's try this again. So I've asked you to make 3 chord progressions. Section A. Let's start with our minor. Okay, so I'm allowed to choose any of these chords except for the diminished one. And a good rule is you always want to start with the first chord, chord number 1. So let's pick A minor. We'll use whole notes. So make sure you click on whole notes up here. And I'll just put in my A minor chord. Okay, so here comes a little bit trial and error. What I did in class is next I chose the 7 chord. So our 7 chord is G major. Click on the second bar, click on whole note, press N to go into note mode, and there's my G major chord. Okay, next I chose my 6th chord, which is F major. Put in my F major. Okay, and next my 5 chord, which is E major. I made it major by making the G a G sharp. And there it is. Stack my chord. Okay, I need to go in. Whatever the middle note is of your 5 chord, I need to bring it up 1 semitone. So I click on it, use my arrow. That makes it a major. Okay. A chord progression you never play only once. Usually it's 4 times. Usually it's 8 times. Sometimes the whole song is 1 chord progression. So any like Justin Bieber song is literally 1 chord progression the whole song. And then boom, you're a millionaire. Here we're just going to do it twice. So what I explained in class is if you want to repeat a section, click on the first measure of your selection, hold down Shift, click on the last measure of your selection. Make sure you get the bass clef too. If you want to repeat something, you press R for repeat, and then MuseScore will just repeat anything that you have selected. You can copy and paste, so I can press Control C, click on the measure that I want to paste it, Control V, and it will paste it like that. Okay, so here's my chord progression. Exact same thing twice. Okay, then I want you to label the chords. So when you're composing, you need to know what chord you're using. So this is my minor 1 chord. I can drag the box here just to make it more clear. This was my major 7. This is my major 6. And my major 5. And it's the same thing. Minor 1. By the way, I'm pressing Control M to label stuff, to mark. M for mark. And that's my 6. And there's my 5. So you have to do 2 more, just like I did. So just to give you another example, let me quickly do a B section. We can start our B section with a major. So now my 1 chord is C major. We'll use whole notes again. Put in my C major chord. Okay, there's my 1 chord. I mentioned in class there's a super overused chord progression, which we call it 1, 5, 6, 4. If you talk to any composer or any kind of professional musician, I guess, and you say, "Hey, play me 1, 5, 6, 4," they'll know instantly what you're talking about because it is so many songs, and you'll recognize it right away. So 1, and then I go to a 5 chord, which is G major. I'm always clicking whole notes, by the way. Let's just stick with whole notes. Keep it simple. Whoops. So that's a wrong note, so I just use my down arrow. Our 6th chord is A minor.